The computer I got behind me, about 8 years old. The monitor, it's actually a TV. So, and the operating system is Windows 7, which back in mid-January has been no longer supported. So, time for me to be extravagant. Thanks to Borrow for driving the truck past me, guys. So, let's get started and build a PC, eh? Well, starting off with the motherboard. That's what I got. TUF B365-PLUS gaming motherboard. And CPU, it's got all pretty much latest version or close to it. The i9-990KF 3.6 GHz 16 megabyte cache. Now for the RAM. This is what I got, and 2 packets. The final thing I put in, and probably not really any surprise, but you know, just one of these Samsung M2s. The good old 970 EVO Plus NVMe M2. Man, that is small. Well, that's pretty much all the main stuff I want to put on the motherboard. Of course, you have video cards and all that. That's probably one of the last things I'll put in or put on. But next will be getting the case and putting this motherboard into it. So before I do that, this is the case I got. Just give a quick look inside the case. Something I should have done before I put the motherboard in, but see it's got plenty of bays in it, as well as the front. So you know, it definitely looks plenty of space. And these days with the cases, you pretty much have the cables hiding on the other side, so you just slide in and out. And front is still like got a metal like mesh across the front with I think 2 or 3. Shows you 3 external bays, which is what I'm pretty much wanting with what I got planned for this. So yeah, me like, you know, and it's got a fan on the front and a fan in the front and the back and front, and they both have a blue LED light with it. And I think it has like a blue. There's the blue there, is blue LED light to go with it as well. So, wondering why I'm sweating so much. It's a rather humid day. Well, this is my CPU fan. It's something from Antec. I did try to get one of those Deepcool, same makers as the case, their CPU, but the supplier had them out of stock. I had to go with whatever I can get my hands on. Well, I made my first little bit of boo-boo here. It's where this thing So where it's located, you can't really fit in there because it hits the motherboard with there's ramp slots and anything else that might be up along here. It's just a bit on the too thick side. So anyone like to buy this? Going cheap. But I plan on doing is getting another one of these water coolers, but just a single fan version. I have to mount it up here. I'll just take this fan off and probably just whack it up here. There's enough space for it. It's a bit of rearranging. But I might leave it at that for now and pick up tomorrow and probably put some extra little bits and pieces in here. You know, CD-ROM and all that. Not as humid as yesterday, but yeah, it's still feel it. It's something else I got to feel as well as my plan for this PC is taking a bit of a turn as well. I was really hoping this was like 3 bays for 5 1/4. Apparently this is just an extra thing because it's not really able to pull apart, and it's actually got all the wires and everything else behind it. So I had this Grandmaster pan of some stuff that I pulled off of eBay. The StarTech rugged aluminium 5 1/4 inch bay, you know, something you put your hard drive in. So I method with my madness with it was more I was going to store the hard drives in it and make it easy access with the after all this bushfire and everything. It's all like I can still be under threat where I live, and so I was going to design something so if I have to evacuate I won't have to take the whole thing. I could just pull the hard drives out. So in some ways you could say it's more that hardware can be replaced, but data can't be. So that was the method of my madness there. So I'm going to just leave them out. This is what I got for a power supply. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 3 wires soldered to this thing. Only got 1 broken off. So I think I could see where it's actually supposed to be attached. Might be a bit of tedious work, but I might have a go at fixing it. If not, I'll leave it off and down the track sometime I'll get some new one. That's pretty much the only thing I wanted to finish off with this one till the CPU fan will come through tomorrow. So let's just do this. And leave it at that. So where's the catch you tomorrow. Hopefully this will be the final thing I have to do before I can start loading it up and everything. But finally got the new PC fan come through. Of course I had to shrink wrap it and everything else like that. Tough to get into. But So guys, so like a little bit smaller and everything else like that. So let's get it in. Just want to get this thing over and done with. Last thing put in is the these fellas. Got the two of these. It's the GeForce RTX 2060s. Ooh. Oh, nice little case. Must admit, it's quite a beast, this thing. See why it's got all this fancy packaging with it. But before I put it in, just one thing I probably should just point out too is probably don't know if you see terribly well black on black basically, but it's got limitations with what sort of plugs. The old VGA type of RGB, I think it's another of them, or it is pretty much gone. It's either DVI or HDMI. Anyway, let's put this thing in here. Make myself a new rule. Don't build computers on a humid day, especially if it's the 4th day in a row it's doing this. Whew. Well, hardware's all in place, and so I showed how big those video cards are. I ended up having to do some cable rearranging. It's like covering up the SATA ports, so I had to put in some 90-degree plugs to help to use the SATA plugs. But everything's in place, all ready to go, so I'll go put the site on, go grab a spare monitor and mouse and keyboard and everything else like that, stuck in Windows on it. Whew, it's blooming hot. Moment of truth. I got Windows installed, and it's at the moment installing and the reason for that is there's bound to be a whole heap of Windows updates, and while I'm doing those updates I'll get the any Office updates done as well. Kill two birds with one stone, so probably be here for a little while. 8:30 at night, and it's been quite a few hours since the last time I talked about this. Still at it, just getting all the fine things happening. NVIDIA driver and all that. But could take a quick stop for a sec to Windows update. Okay. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, that's it. Pretty much going in and setting up a data drive. You know, I've been doing this for quite some time, where I set up a data drive and have like the documents, photos, videos, pictures, favorites, contacts, all get stored on that separate drive from C drive. The one it's like protects it everything and everything, it's all there basically. And the other one is just like it removes any sort of like wasted space on C drive to make it perform a little bit more better. So I'll just show you how to set all that up. Here a sec. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing there. So Move over to the newsers, of course me. I'll just use contacts for a demonstration. So come along here, you see a tab there saying location. Now for people who first start up doing this, it's sort of like go idea to copy word contacts, hit move. You sort of like go through and find the location you want to go. So set up a D drive. Of course, they'll already make it. It's already there since I transferred everything over. But pretty much it's more a simple fact of collecting a new folder, going in and pasting. So I'll just delete that. But since it's already there, I'll just highlight it and select folder, hit apply, yes, okay. So you keep going through, so like desktop, properties, location, highlight, copy of the word desktop, move, new folder, or this PC, D drive. What am I doing here? Desktop. Apply, yes, okay, and so on, so on, so on. So I find that as a handy thing to do is actually have everything all linked up to a D drive where you got all your data stored, and this frees up the space on C drive and make it work a little bit more efficiently. And also, if you ever want to do a upgrade of your machine, all you do is just pull the hard drive out and put it in your new machine, link it all up, because it's new. I even heard of a person actually did something like that for all his games, like on Steam and stuff like that. Have a Steam avatar and have everything run from a separate hard drive in his machine. So there's many ways you can probably work it that way. Anyway, I'm going to keep on plotting along here, do little bits and pieces, and hopefully next shot will be over there. I'm that close. And one little thing I just found out about. Did you see it? D drive, solid state, C drive, hard disk drive. A load of Windows on the wrong hard drive. It's a bit on the afraid side that will happen, and lo and behold, it did. You know what that means? I'm going to delay the end of this video. Well, finishing this video. Back in a couple of hours. Oh, before I go into that couple of hours thing, I think I better do this in a little bit of defense of myself, but this is sort of like in the Windows setup. And you see here, System Reserve, Partition 2, it's in drive 0. That's the one I picked to load Windows on. When it's all like the data, it's the solid state drive is drive 2. I was thinking it probably would have been drive 0, the M2 solid state hard drive, not the drive 2. So that's the reason why I end up loading Windows on the wrong hard drive. But I know now. So time to fix it up properly. There about right, didn't fit. Might have taken a little bit longer than what I was hoping for, but there you go. Now to get down to my method of my madness with this particular setup. So like, I only got like a certain amount of space here. As you can see, I'm sort of like in the kitchen basically with my computer desk. Mostly because it's the only place I can put it, and also the phone line is just down there. So I sort of like couldn't really expand wide and stuff like that, so I couldn't do like dual monitors beside each other. So I did something in the way of getting this particular desk stand from the monitors, so you put one on top of each other. I didn't want to go overboard with the one on top, and going for a 22-inch, and for like all my editing side of things, and probably some gameplay down the track. I'll just use the B screen to play the games on, and also edit the videos. So that's all like the way I've designed that all that way. And we'll go have some videos set up and coming up for the stand and each of the monitors as well. So pretty much the only thing I've sort of kept on hanging on to from the last machine is the keyboard and mouse and the 720p webcam. So I'm not that fancy when it comes to high-tech stuff. I just want something that works. And I kept the desktop underneath the desk here. As you can probably see, I've pretty much just gone standard one colour of the blue. I might have a little bit of flicker from the video cards and the motherboard. It's not really noticeable, and I don't really want anything to stand out basically. So keep it quiet underneath the desk. So that's the reason why I'm keeping it this way. And of course the train has to go. So with the combination of getting a new PC and a lot of grunt with this new PC and a new monitor setup and all that thing, I'm still like quite happy with it so far. With the couple of hours of give it a good run. Did play some Star Trek Online and everything else like that. Just to get a bit of test run. Also something there for the videos for the monitor. But yeah, there's probably going to be some things, there's going to be a little teething and probably still some things I need to load on, but all in all I'm pretty happy. So for now, still got a couple other videos to film for the monitors and the stand, but also I'm going to get my lounge room back. So consider subscribing down below, and until next time, have a good one.